A little bit delayed today, but do you have a lot of Good morning, everybody. Welcome to this HIIT yoga class. We're going to start today with a very gentle warm-up. As for the HIIT, we're going to be doing a lot of legs. So hopefully you have a good mat, comfy place where you can gently let your body wake up. For the HIIT of today, we're going to start having our fast feet. I show you the movement so they are not a surprise afterwards. Fast feet underneath the hips, trying to go as fast as possible. After that, we're going to go to warm up a little bit more the thighs, a little bit bigger than hip distance apart. We're going to do our squats, normal squats, just catching our breath. We're going to go again to fast feet. Fast feet is always going to be in between the big movements. After that, we're going to have power jumps. We're going to jump to the side and then start back and keep going as fast as you can. We go fast feet again. And then from here, we're going to go low lunge and then up to the chest. Low lunge, knee to the chest. First right, then left. And after that, we're going to go again, fast feet. And we're going to walk ourselves with the hands down to the mat. You can stay into the plank. Maybe you want to do a push-up. And then coming back up with the legs straight, reaching out. We're going to do this set 2 times. And then we're going to do another set, a little bit more for our core. We're going to go for our burpees. Burpees, maybe you want to stand standing, maybe from a plank. You're going to step to the center, either stand up or jump and back to the floor. And then knees to the chest, mountain climbers, and back to our abs. So I hope you have a beautiful session. I'm here doing it with you, giving you the smile this morning. So let's start. Let's bring ourselves to the mat. Starting to just bring the awareness to connect to our body. I'm going to close the eyes. And take this moment to sink, connect to your breath, making sure that your feet are underneath your hips, hip distance apart. And observing if you're perhaps putting a little bit more weight towards one right, or towards the left. If there is any difference, perhaps you're going a little bit more towards the toes or towards the heels. Observing what's happening with your body. If you can give yourself a little bit more stability, start lifting up the arches of the feet. Giving yourself a little bit more space to construct all the structure of the lower body. Knees above the ankles, activating the inner thighs, rotating a tiny bit more, lengthening up. Going a little bit further, start to engage your lower abdomen. Imagine that you start creating like a little corset around the body. Giving yourself a little bit more squeeze. Engaging all your torso, allow the shoulders to melt down the back. Lengthening the crown of the head all the way up towards the sky. Reaching even higher. Creating opposition from the feet up towards the crown. All together, we're going to bring one hand onto the chest and one hand onto the belly. And take this moment to activate the breath a little bit further. See if you can slowly press the abdomen towards the left hand. Open the chest towards the right hand. And very gently soften with your exhales. So with the inhales, we want to press the hands a little bit further, give ourselves a little bit more space. And feel how you're growing, how you're expanding all the sides of the body. Needed for our practice, especially to bring more capacity of breath, especially for the HIIT. Taking a deeper inhale through the nose and a big exhale through the mouth. And very gently opening the eyes, give yourself a smile, inhaling, reaching the arms up, and exhaling, releasing the arms down. One more inhale, lift the arms up, and on the exhale, bend the knees, lower the hands down. One more time, inhale, and exhale out. Inhaling center, take hold of your right wrist, reach with the right hand towards the left, and let your hips go towards the right, maybe creating this little curve. Trying to keep the torso engaged and gently lengthening a little bit more the sides of the body. Inhaling, coming back to the center, releasing towards the other side, take hold of the left wrist, reaching a little bit more towards the right. Take it in and deep exhale. Inhaling, coming back to the center, bring the hands behind the ears, warming a little bit more the joints. We're gonna bend the knees. Inhale, expand the chest, expand the shoulders, and exhale, curve the navel, curve the spine, bring the elbows to the belly. Inhale, expanding up, and exhaling, squeeze the belly in, release it deeper. Inhaling up, and exhaling, squeezing deeper. Inhaling up, and exhaling, squeezing deeper. Inhaling, center, lengthening the arms up. Lift your heels and try to stay onto your toes, engaging your core, noticing what's happening today, where is the balance in the body. If we can go a little bit further. One more deep inhale. And very gently release it down. Walking to the front of the mat, big toes together, heels a little bit apart. Roll the shoulders down the mat. Start engaging Ujjayi breath. If you want, in and out through the nose during the whole yoga practice. If you ever need, take a big inhale through your mouth. And all together, inhaling the arms up for the first sun salutation. Exhaling, fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhaling, step or jump back, Chaturanga, our knees, chest, chin. Low cobra, upward dog, your own choice. And exhaling, downward facing dog. Taking 3 long breaths here. Maybe you want to wiggle a little bit side to side. Lengthen a little bit more one side of the body, the other. Check for tensions. Grab your hands. And very gently start walking the feet towards the hands. Inhaling, lengthening the spine. And exhaling, fold forward. In, reaching all the way up towards the sky. And exhaling, Samsthiti. Enjoy this calmness very gently. Inhale the arms up. Exhaling, fold forward, Uttanasana. Maybe hands to the chins. Inhale, lengthen, half posture. Exhale, step or jump back, Chaturanga, or knees, chest. Low cobra, upward dog. And exhaling, downward facing dog. In 3 long breaths. If you feel any strain or tension in the lower back, maybe try to bend the knees, lengthen the sit bones high. If that's not working, maybe walk the hands a little bit closer to the feet or the feet over the hands. One more deep inhale. On the next inhale, bend the knees, look between the hands. Stand or jump to the front. And exhaling, fold forward. Inhaling, reaching up. And exhaling, Samasthiti. We're going to go to gentle variations to activate more the core. Bend the knees, tuck the tailbone, Utkatasana, chair pose. Exhaling, fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, lengthen the spine. And exhaling, we're going to step the left foot back. We're going to lower the left knee down to the mat. Make sure that the right knee is above the right ankle. Inhale, bring the hands onto the right knee. Lift the upper body up. And on the exhale, rotate the shoulders down and lower the hips. Inhale the belly in, engage your core, engage your rib cage. And exhaling, lower, deep release. One more deep inhale. And even further release, let go. Inhaling, reaching the arms out towards the sky. Exhaling the left hand to the front, look towards the back, follow the right hand. Inhale, center. And exhaling, lower back. One more time. And exhaling back. Inhale, center. Bring the hands down to the mat, either side of the foot. Stepping back to a plank. Take a deep inhale here. And exhale, lower all the body down onto the mat. Untuck the toes. Inhale, rolling the shoulders back. Lift to a low cobra. If you feel comfortable, maybe lift the hands, maybe lift the foot. If you feel that you want to go further, maybe bring the hands back and try to fly here. Just 2 more breaths. And very gently lower the hands and feet. Tuck the toes very gently. Press the sit bones back. And slowly lifting up to a downward facing dog. Take 1 deep breath here. And on the next inhale, stepping the left foot between the hands. This time lower the right knee down, going to the other side. Inhale, reaching the arms up. And exhale, hands onto the knee, left knee above the ankle. Press towards the front, rotate the shoulders. And exhale, lower deep. 2 more times, inhale. Try to lower deeper. Check that your hips are really facing towards the front. On your next inhale, reaching the arms out towards the sky. Exhaling, bring the right hand to the front, the left one to the back. Inhaling, center. And exhaling, the left to the front, the right to the back. Inhale, center. And exhale, out. 1 more time, inhale. And exhale, out. Inhale, center. Exhaling, bring the hands down to the mat. From here, take a deep curve, start the back toes. Inhale, step the right foot to meet the left. And exhaling, fall forward. Bend the knees, stop the tailbone, Utkatasana, chair pose. Lengthening all the way, Samasthiti. Going for another round. Bend the knees, stop the tailbone, Utkatasana. Exhaling, fold forward, Uttanasana. In, lengthen the spine, maybe up to the fingertips. Exhaling, you're going to step the left foot back. This time keeping the left knee up, staying on the front. In, reaching up for a high lunge. And making sure that your right knee is not falling to the side, so it's really stable above the ankle. Take a deep inhale here. And exhale, try to rotate the shoulders down. Keep engaging the navel, engaging the core. 1 more deep inhale. And lowering a little bit further out. Inhale, you're going to lengthen up. Try to keep your balance. And exhale, very gently lower, bend the knee. 2 more times. Inhale, warming up these legs. And exhaling out. 1 last time. Inhale. And exhale out. Very gently bring the hands down to the mat. Inhale, stepping back to a flat. And exhale, lower all the way down to the mat. Untuck the toes. Inhale, rotate the shoulders back, lifting for a low cobra. Maybe you want to lift your legs, maybe you want to bring the hands back. But make sure you don't collapse your neck, you're lengthening the spine. One more deep inhale. And very gently release all the way down. Tuck the toes, press the hands under the shoulders. Inhaling back, make it to a child pose. Make it to a downward facing dog. Take a breath here. And prepare to go to the other side. This time stepping the left foot between the hands. This time the right knee stays up, staying on the back toes. Inhaling high. And again here, left knee above the ankle. Rotate the shoulders. Give space to your neck, to your chest. Ground your position. Imagine you're pressing further away each foot. And try to lengthen the back knee a little bit further up. All together, inhaling, lifting up high. And exhale, very gently lower. Inhaling, lifting high. And exhale, lower. One more time, inhale. And exhale, lower. Inhale up. And very gently lower. Bring the hands down to the mat. Inhale, stepping the right foot to meet the left. And exhaling, fall forward. Bend the knees down, the tailbone, Utkatasana, chair pose. Lengthening all the way, Samasthiti. Going for a tiny bit longer sequence. Bend the knees, tuck the tailbone, Utkatasana, chair pose. Exhaling, fall forward, Uttanasana. In lengthening the spine. And exhaling, step or jump back, Chaturanga, or knees, chest, chin. Lower upward dog. And exhaling, downward facing dog. From here, step the right foot between the hands. Gently lowering the left foot completely parallel to the short side of the mat. Inhale, rotate the arms for warrior two. And this warrior two, if you feel that you are too far up, try to open a little bit more the distance between the legs, keeping the right knee above the ankle, reaching the arms a little bit further apart. Rotate the shoulders down the back, keeping the right knee looking as well towards the front. One more deep inhale. On the next inhale, lengthening the right knee up, reach with the right hand to the front, and exhale for Uddita Trikonasana, triangle pose. If you need, you can use a block to support your hand. Maybe you want to bend the right knee. If you need to make the posture a little bit smaller, really protect your body and keep engaging your core, lifting up a little bit further. One more deep. On the next inhale, reaching all the way back up to the center. Exhale, release the warrior. Inhaling center, bend the right knee, either bringing the right elbow outside of the knee, maybe the hand all the way down to the mat. Reaching with the left hand up, creating a long line. If you stay higher, that's totally fine. Just taking a moment here for yourself. Taking deep inhales and exhales. One more. On the next inhale, reaching all the way back up to the center, we're going to close the toes to look towards the left. From here, bring the hands onto the hips, rotate the shoulders back. Inhale, open the chest. And exhaling, fall forward, release the posture. Now, if you know your variations, maybe you want to bring the hands down onto the mat. Maybe you want to twist a little bit more towards one side or towards the other. Just take a moment here in this Prasarita Padottanasana to feel what's happening through the inside of the legs. If you have any pains, maybe bend the knees a tiny bit, lengthen your body a little bit further. Very gently. On your next inhale, bring the hands back to the hips. And in the next, in one go, lengthening the spine, reaching out towards the sky. From here, opening the left foot. And we're going to do the whole sequence towards the other side. Now from here, bend the left knee. Keep the right foot parallel to the short side of the mat. Now open the arms to the side, warrior two. And make sure that you are not falling to the front, keeping the shoulders above the hips. One deep inhale. And see if you can lower a little bit further down. On your next inhale, we're going to lengthen the left knee. Try to squeeze the kneecap up, lengthen the thigh, reach towards the front. And exhaling, opening Utthita Trikonasana, or triangle pose. Keep engaging the sides of the body. Right hand up towards the sky. If you need, bend the left knee. Maybe place a hand onto a block to support you. One more deep inhale. And very gently in, reaching up towards the sky. Exhale, reverse the triangle, release a little bit further. Inhaling center. And very gently bend the left knee, keeping the left knee above the ankle, maybe the elbow to support. Maybe you want to bring the hand all the way down to the mat. Reach with the right arm up. Stay here, giving yourself a little bit more space, a little bit more direction. Try to open a little bit further. Feel the connection from the back heel all the way up towards the right hand. One more deep inhale. Going a little bit up. On the next inhale, press from the left foot, reaching all the way back up. Gonna close the left toes. This time, bring the hands behind the back. Rotate the shoulders, interlace the fingers, open the chest. Exhaling, fall forward. And take this moment to feel how we rotate the shoulders further together. How we let the weight of gravity press onto our spine, lengthen each bone. Giving space between the joints. One more deep inhale. And on the next inhale, coming all the way back up to the center. This time releasing the arms, opening the right foot towards the front, bend the right knee, reaching for warrior two. One more inhale. And rotate the hand all the way down to the mat, step back to plank. Deep in our last vinyasa before our HIIT. Exhale, lower down. Low or upward dog, your choice. And exhaling, downward facing dog. Take a deep inhale. And very gently step or jump to the front. Exhaling, fold forward. Bend the knees, tuck the tailbone, Utkatasana, chair pose. Lengthening all the way, Samasthiti. Keep the hands in front of the heart, rotate the shoulders down the back. Inhale through the nose, lift the shoulders. And exhale, release them out. Inhaling through the nose. And exhaling out. And one more time, inhaling through the nose. And exhaling through the mouth. Gently opening the eyes, giving ourselves this boost. We're going to start with our HIIT, starting now, feet hip distance apart, giving ourselves a big fast HIIT here, trying to go too far. If we go too far, we're going to lose the speed and strength. So stay here. Again, we're not collapsing the body, but we're really lengthening up high. If you want to do a diagonal to engage the core a little bit further. Keep the hands in front of the body and stay here. Keep pedaling as fast as possible. For 5 more seconds here. And we're going to get ready to go to our squats in 2, 1. Open a little bit bigger. We're going to bend, knees pointing towards the front and squeeze towards the bend. And when we go up, squeeze the glutes and press a little bit to the front. You can choose how fast you want to go, but make sure that your knees are not suffering. If you go with me, taking steady breaths. We're in this together. And after this yoga, you should feel how the legs are warm. And maybe you already feel your thighs changing, being a little bit heavier. We're going to change to a fast speed. Last one. And keep going here, fast speed. And if that's too much for you, you can always just march. Take a moment of breath. Maybe you want high knees. Up to you. Keep going. 15 more seconds here. We are in this together. And if you wiggle a little bit side to side to the mat, enjoy this traveling. We're going to go to power jacks in 3, 2, 1. From here, jump up high and center. Jump up high and center. So it's power of the legs. Try to keep the knees above the ankles and really give yourself strength. Power it up. Make sure that your bum is not falling out, but really staying grounded every time we open. If that's too much, you can maybe go one side and open, and the other very gently. Keep going. 3 more. 2. And we go to the fast feet again. Keep going. And again, don't let your belly drop out. Engage your core and see if you can pedal even faster. Keep going here. It's normal that you feel your glutes. Try to rotate the shoulders, lengthen your neck. Keep a big smile here. I'm here with you. We're going to go to our low lunges only with one leg. Starting in 2, 1. Turning towards one side, going to be right knee up and over the right foot as far as possible with control, up and possible. If anyone is feeling super energized today, you maybe want to switch and jump it high. If you have pain on the knees, keep going slow and back. Making sure that you control. And this one for me is important only for the alignment, to really control where we're placing the knee, where we have the ankle. Last 2 here. I'm going to go to the left. From here, the left knee up and lower down. Make sure the right is above the ankle. Inhale and lower. It helps when we have our core engaged. Imagine that line going from the head up to the crown of the head. Keep going here. It's not that our heart rate might be that fast, but it's about catching the breath after this fast beat and keeping the structure, keeping the balance. Last one. And from here, going to the back of the mat, I'm going to walk the hands through the mat. I'm going to go out. If you want, you can do a push-up and gently come up, engage your core and lengthen, rounding up. Very gently down. Walk the hands, lower down, and gently coming up, lifting high. Keep going here, walking out. Up to you, how far you go. We have 30 more seconds to go. This is our last part of this set, so really take care of your body. I'm here with you. Don't let your hips drop. You're almost there. Keep going. 50 more seconds to go. If you don't want to do the push-up, only going up and down. 5 last seconds. And finishing all the way up, lifting high. Take a moment. If you feel comfortable, close the eyes. Maybe bring one hand to the belly, one hand to the chest, and feel the expansion and how you reset your body. We have 45 more seconds. So it's really about telling ourselves, this is over, first set over. We are getting ready to get to the second, refreshing, getting all set. If you need a sip of water, go ahead. Maybe wipe your sweat, or just feel your body sinking down. Feel yourself grounded, supported. 10 more seconds to go, so really make use of all of them. If you are somewhere else or lying down, gently coming up. 3, 2, our fast feet to go, and keep going here. And again, feeling how it's just refreshed. We have new breath here. You can again push through, and knowing that after this we have one more set. So just for you to know how far you want to push today, make sure that you are not falling, but really engaging the spine, engaging the core. Keep yourself here. If you go too low, we're creating too much stress onto the knees and feet. So try to find a good free alignment for your body. Stay here, going to our squats, and now hip distance apart, bending down and open. If you need to open the toes a little bit further out, but make sure that the knees are not falling inwards. We don't want this, but we want the knees to go in, line out. Keep going. Up to you. You can use the hands. You can just stay steady. What is your body asking for it today? Keep going. We're almost there. 2 and 1. And going again, fast speed, keep going, stay here. And I'm just having fun, I'm just giving yourself a smile, but hope that you are as well smiling to your body. Maybe today you are more tired, maybe today you are more exercised, but really try to push through, give yourself space. Keep going here, going faster, almost there. 4, 3, 2, 1, power jab. So go 5 down, and up, down, and up. Really pushing from your quads or hamstrings, really pressing out. Imagine you want to shoot up towards the sky. So keep going. If that's too much, just going sideways, giving yourself a little bit more ease. Or maybe you just want to open the legs and gently into squats here in a big second position. Whatever you are, keep going. The last 5 seconds. For our last fast feet of this set. And keep going fast feet. Keep here. That's it, we're almost there. We already went halfway through. So staying there. Rotate your shoulders, give space to your chest. Take care of your body. We're almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, and we're going to go to our lunges from here, starting with the right. Knee up, and very gently lower down. Left knee above the ankle. Inhale up, and very gently down. For me, it's important that you try to keep the power of the left leg and really lower with control. If you feel that you go too fast or that your left knee is wiggling too much, try to do it a little bit slower and really enjoy this moment of alignment a little bit less fast. Keep going. We're going to change towards the other side. Going with the left knee up and very gently lowering down. Inhale up and very gently down. Keep going here. This time the right knee, keeping aligned onto the ankle. Make sure that your belly is engaged. That core set that we always talk about. Rotate the shoulders down. Keep going here. We're almost ready. Last 2, last 1, and then from here coming to the back of the mat, you're gonna lower hands. Maybe you want to do a push-up, maybe you want to stay just low. Up to you, how far you go. Have 1 minute here, so really enjoy the waves, enjoy your push-ups or coming back, making sure that your belly is not falling out, making sure that your hips are staying strong. In one line from the heels to the crown of the head, reaching up. If you feel pain onto your knees, always bend your knees, help your body. Whenever you come back, maybe bend and gently build up to you. Keep going here. Have only 50 more seconds. We are almost there. Getting ready for our peaceful 1 minute rest, and take a moment here. And again, if you feel that you can rest, keep the feet hip distance apart, ground yourself, unlock your knees, rotate the shoulders. Maybe you want to slow down. And I like this challenge of going from movement to stillness. It's not a must. We can also stretch. We can also use the time to give a shake to the legs, shake a leg, shake your arms. Maybe take a sip of water. Just caring for your body. We're almost there. 10 more seconds to go. We're going to go to our burpees, mountain climbers, and our ab set. So stay here. We're going to start with a jump. To the side of the mat in the middle, ready. We go to our burpees, jump, bring the hands down. If you need, bring 1 foot at a time, 1 foot at a time in. Otherwise, try to jump. Maybe you want to push up and come up. Whatever you do, only 50 more steps. So it's not that much. Just engage the lower abdomen to bring the legs up. So just take care of your body. I'm here with you. 5 more seconds. You're almost there. 2, And stay here low, to a big plank, mountain climbers. Again, engaging the lower abdomen. Try to press the shoulders up towards the sky. Don't let your shoulders sink, your hips sink. Try to go a little slower if you need. Or maybe stay to a full plank, whatever your body needs. Keep going here, 10 seconds. Shoulders above the wrists. Make sure your hands are not suffering. Press with all the fingers. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring yourself to sit down. Lengthen the legs to the front. And then from here, I'm going to go first with one leg. Lengthen the spine. Lower the spine to 45 degrees if possible. Bring the hands in front of the heart. And lengthen the left leg. You're going to exhale. Squeeze the knee towards the chest. And inhale back. Exhale. Keep going here. We're in this together. Only 50 more seconds. It's normal that you feel your hip flexor. If you need support, just hold your leg and help it slower. All together, 5 last seconds. 2, 1. Changing legs. Right leg out. Exhale, squeezing in. And lower. Make sure you're not crunching, but try to lengthen, open your chest. Keep going here. 15 more seconds to go. Really enjoy pressing further with your body. Going a little bit deeper. 3, 2, 1. Very gently roll the spine down to the mat. Leave the legs up towards the sky. If that's too much, you can maybe bring them 90 degrees, maybe the feet down to the mat. From here, lengthen the crown of the head. Lifting high and giving our hundreds here. If you need, just lower the neck down. Wherever we are, really taking care of the body. And if you feel that there is too much tension into your hip flexors, too much pain, just release the legs and stay here. Important is that you squeeze the navel in. We press the lower back into the mat, and actually you want to bring all your spine onto the floor. And any adjustment that you need to do to take care of your body, we're almost there. So just keep going. I'm counting. I'm there. For the last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knee to the chest and alternate. Let your neck down onto the mat. Head relax, spine relax into the mat. Squeeze the core and only the knees switching out. If anyone feels very energetic, you might want to keep engaging and press the navel in and lift your neck, lift your head. Wherever you are, really squeeze your body. Keep yourself strong and stable. Keep going here. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the knees to the chest and give yourself a little wiggle side to side. And take a moment here to release completely. Allowing, if you need, the feet to touch the ground. Otherwise, keep the knees towards your chest. Take the knees with the left hand and slowly release towards the left side. If you need support, maybe you want jumper underneath your knees. Give yourself a little bit more space. And if anyone needs to take a sip of water, go ahead. If you need to take another moment for you to take a rest. Take a big inhale here and a big exhale. And slowly taking hold of the knees and bringing the knees back towards the chest. We're going to hold the knees with the right hand this time, allowing the knees to fold over to the right, trying to keep the left shoulder up to the mat. If you feel that this is too much, maybe place a blanket or a towel underneath. Support your spine, support your body. Almost there, just cooling down, and allow your mind to release, your body to release. Very gently taking hold of the knees, helping the knees come back to the center, and slowly wiggling a little bit back and forth until we bring ourselves back to sit. And from here, to release a little bit more the hips, the thighs, I'm going to bend the left knee. I'm going to bring the left knee to the side. If you need to place something underneath the knee, maybe your book, maybe your pillow. If you feel that you're falling backwards, maybe you want to sit yourself onto a block or maybe a book. And then from here, squaring your heart towards the big toe and gently folding forward. It's not needed to grab the foot and to stretch and press with strength, but just let your body sink. Listen to your own weight, your own gravity. Relax your neck. Very gently walking the hands back up to the center. From here, taking the left knee up. And very gently from here, holding underneath the foot. Take a moment to press the hands underneath the foot, interlace the fingers. Try to lengthen your spine. Try not to stay rounded. I'm going to take a deep inhale, and on the exhale, try to lengthen the leg like front. If you stay a tiny bit bent, wherever you feel that's your maximum stretch. But again, try not to sink, but actually lengthen up high. Taking deeper inhales and deeper exhales. And very gently bending the knee, releasing down to the mat. This time I'm going to bend the right knee. And slowly lower the right knee to the side, again squaring your hips, looking the heart towards the big toe, gently melting towards the front. And taking a moment here, observe what's happening between one side and the other. See if you can relax your shoulders, let any tension go from your neck. Very gently, big exhales, a little bit deeper. And slowly coming back to the center. I'm going to close the right knee, taking hold underneath the right foot, bend the knee towards the chest, lifting first the spine, and then try to press the foot towards the hands, try to keep lengthening. If you can, reaching all the way out. Maybe one leg is more flexible than the other, maybe you need a little bit more ease in one side than the other. So really up to you, check what's happening. One more deep inhale. Very gently release the leg down. If you need, bend the knee. Slowly from here, we're going to bend the knees and gently release the spine down to the mat. From here, we're going to take the right knee up, opening into a figure four, pass the right ankle above the left knee, and just take a moment to maybe grab your hamstring, the back of the leg, or maybe you want to grab all the way out onto your knee. Taking this moment to open up our glutes, external rotation of the hips. Very gently release the leg down. From here, we're going to bring the left leg completely lengthened. We're going to take the right ankle, and slowly we're going to turn ourselves towards one side. And take the squat pull here. Just lengthen back, hold your leg. Stay here. Try to keep that balance. If you need, maybe bend the left leg so that you have more surface to support. And very gently release and bring the spine back. This time the right foot down, left heel over the right knee. Taking hold behind the hamstring. If you need a little bit further around the knee, make sure that your shoulders are relaxed. That we are completely sinking into the mat. Taking deep inhales and exhales. And very gently lower the right foot down. This time unraveling the left. We're going to lower the left leg. We're going to turn towards one side. Take hold of the left ankle and try to pull open a little bit further the left thigh. Giving ourselves a moment here, our last stretch. Very gently release the grip, coming back to the center, releasing the whole body down into the mat. Space between the inner thighs, space between the armpits, lengthening the spine, lengthening the neck, and let go of any control of your breath. Just allow your body to completely sink. And taking this moment here in this Shavasana to feel all this blood flow, how everything is spreading through the body. And this feeling of relaxation after all this workout spreads through the body. Feeling how you can become heavier. Let your bones and muscles melt. Your mind relax. You can choose to stay in this relaxation for a little bit longer, as long as you need. And if you want to come out, very gently wiggling the fingers, very gently wiggling the toes. Maybe you want to take a big stretch into the body, give yourself more expansion. And being very mindful of how we use the body, slowly coming towards one side. The one that feels more comfortable, and gently helping the body come back to sit. Maybe you want to sit into your heels, maybe you want to sit into your knees. Maybe cross-legged. And just bring the hands in front of the heart. Close the eyes. Taking a deep inhale through the nose. And a big exhale through the mouth. Giving a big smile to yourself, completing this workout. I hope you enjoyed. Please send us comments. My name is Albert Garcia, here from Motion3. Hope you're having a safe time. Wishing you all the best. Thank you all for joining. Namaste.